Writing blogs is more than just cramming information and putting it on a single page with all the keywords you want. The sole purpose of writing blogs is to educate your audience. And if you take all the right steps to do exactly that, you have cracked the code of SEO blog writing. As you can see, we have a special guest in this video. We were doing content on SEO blog writing. We are an SEO agency, and we thought who better to bring into the video but our content writer, Jaspreet Gill.
Hey guys.
It's even weird to call her Jaspreet Gill. To be fair, I call her Jassy. But yeah, welcome.
Yeah, I know.
Good to have you. Good to have you.
Feels weird hearing my full name.
SEO is the technical process of bringing more people to your website. On the other hand, content writing is about influencing the people who are on your website to take specific steps that you want them to take. Essentially, SEO works around content marketing and content writing. In fact, an effective SEO strategy includes both the technical side as well as this human side of content writing. Now that we have covered these basics, let's look at our 7 most important factors in SEO blog writing.
Number 1, generate a list of content ideas. A great idea is at the core of any content campaign. To make things easier for yourself, start with your potential readers in mind. Put yourself in the shoes of your prospect and show a little empathy before brainstorming. Before you start brainstorming, start by asking yourself, A, what potential inquiries do your customers have about your industry, service, product, or niche? B, what are your potential customers struggling with? C, what should your potential customers know and how can you educate them? D, what are the potential challenges or pain points your customers may have? And E, what do your potential customers read on the internet? But after asking yourself these questions, if you're still struggling, take a look at what your competitors are doing and put a spin with your own ideas. The good thing is this works for all types of content, whether it be blogs, social media, videos, money pages, and more. Next, your job is to convert these ideas into confirming an actual interest from your target audience. And that is done with our next point, keyword research.
On average, over 70,000 searches are made on Google every second. With a bit of effort, you can isolate some of these searches and connect it back with the ideas that you have generated, as Jassy was just talking. Then, once you have understood what your customers are looking for, now you can be more targeted and create content which can truly rank. A good place to also look at is Google Trends. The beauty of Google Trends is that you might even get some more ideas that you can execute in the future. Similarly, through your keyword research, if you have seen that some of the keywords have been declining over time, it is not a good idea to execute those for your blogs. Therefore, make keyword research a key part of your work overall. Do the search regularly so you know which words are going up, which ones are going down. This will help you create content which is truly useful for your customers and help you rank.
Number 3, focus on capturing audience attention. A lot of people believe that writing for SEO and writing to capture for an audience's attention are two conflicting ideas. I disagree. Creating a clear structure for your blogs is crucial for SEO. This means that each blog that you write should include an introduction, the main body, and a conclusion. So, before you start writing, quickly jot down what it is that you want to say. And by doing this, you'll have a summary of your overall blog post. Now, all you need to do is go back and fill in the gaps using this structure to make your blog more readable. Remember, each section you write should not be too long, and each section should start with a new idea that adds value to the overall idea of your content. Plus, you should use headings which will help your reader pick out the parts they find the most important, as well as adding clarity to your overall structure. Plus, using transition words such as furthermore, in addition to, however, for example, will help your reader scan through the text and understand the relationship between the point before. By using these little tweaks, you'll be adding to the overall structure of your text, making it easier to read and therefore perform better in the rankings.
Number 4, add images, videos, and infographics.
Welcome to the party. You didn't have to do anything until now.
I've just been enjoying the conversation. Imagine a pizza without cheese or going to the beach without the sea. It doesn't work. This is a true story. I went to a restaurant just at Leicester City Centre a few weeks ago, ordered a vegan pizza, And either we were so hungry or we were just immersed in conversation. The pizza had no cheese and we ate half of it to realize, where's the toppings? Just to bring this point to the conversation, the reader will realize a lot sooner. The same could be said about not adding visuals to content. Adding visuals to content brings the writing to life. And if you've invested good time and done it right, you'll find that your readers stay on the content a lot longer. Some users will look for images on Google, and if you've added it correctly, this is a great opportunity for them to find your blog post. A good example of this is a couple who are about to get married, that are engaged, and they're preparing for the wedding and looking into wedding invitation designs. They will be looking for images, but imagine if you've got a blog post attached to this where you've got the opportunity to give tips and ideas for the design. And with that said, do ensure that your images have got the correct alt tags as well as the keywords. Something that is regularly forgotten is to ensure that your images are saved and uploaded with the ideal name for the file and not just 001 JPEG.
Number 5, link to high authority websites.
This is the one point you didn't know when you started, isn't it?
No, and it only makes sense because you reference in academic writing too. There is a lot of talk around SEO about getting links from other websites. However, linking to other credible websites is just as important because linking certain words or phrases to other websites helps Google to create an accurate sitemap. At the same time, this helps to build your website as a credible and trustworthy source of information as it shows Google you've done the appropriate research. By backing your points with real facts and figures, it will help to build a more convincing argument and gain trust from your readers.
Number 6, push your content socially. This is the chance to get the ball rolling. Most new content will not get any new clicks in the beginning. So you need to put a bit of effort and push your content, especially on social media. Here, social media is a great tool to increase the reach of your content and even promote further sharing. Post each of your blogs on social media, different platforms, it can be Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever, and include a call to action. Doing so also promotes natural link building. As you guys know, I've started sharing content for the last couple of months, and even now I've had at least 2 people who have said, can we use this content, and I will give you the credit. In the reality, they don't have to ask if they give the right credit, i.e. link back to your content. Link building has come a long way from link farms and buying your links. But getting these links is still an important factor in actually ranking on Google. Overall, creating great content increases the likelihood that other people will link back to you, so aim for quality.
Number 7, track your analytics. Just like the gym, if you don't measure and track, you're not going to grow. To begin, Google Analytics is a fantastic free tool to get you started on tracking your website data. There are a lot of things that you can measure, but 2 or 3 simple things that you can to start off with is 1, your bounce rate, 2nd, your page views. You'll want to see where your visitors are landing and which areas of your website they are most interested. If you see a high drop-off and a low engagement, this is an opportunity to improve. Also, don't forget about your social analytics. It's good to learn from what is working from shares, comments, and engagement. You can do this manually yourself, or there are software tools that can help you and do it for you. For example, LinkedIn has Shield app that we use, and it's helped us grow from learning from analytics. But don't forget the most important point. It's about what your audience is most interested in. This is where you'll gain insights to understand what they are enjoying so you can include this on your blogs and content. Ultimately, Google and social media are focused on user experience. Google will de-rank you if the users are not enjoying your content. When done with proper thought, good content will reduce bounce rate.
If your content is helpful from the perspective of value as well as structure, you will rank better on Google and other search engines. On the structural side of things, it is not difficult to improve your blogs. You just have to read a bit and look at some other good blogs that are performing really well. However, on the side of raising value, things are a bit more difficult. That is why 6 out of our 7 suggestions included this point. So keep an eye on the value that you're creating through your content and keep improving it. Good luck with your content.
Jaspreet, it was good to see you today. You gave me a bit of a break.
Thank you for having me.
I'm Harmeet Singh.
I'm Jaspreet Gill.
And I'm Taseer, Ahmad. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you liked it. Please like and subscribe and connect with us on LinkedIn. And let me put a shameless plug. Please check our SEO services. That's our main service at axies.digital. The link is axies.digital/SEO. Cheers.